welcome to our very first podcast featuring myself, the aesthetics therapist, and Dr. Matobela, who is the dermatologist and founder of MD Derm Outlet. Today we're going to be discussing basic skincare routines and why everyone should be using at least a few products in their skincare routine. Welcome, Doctor. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Stephanie, and how are you?
I'm doing very well. Our first topic that we are going to be covering is why everyone should have a skincare routine.
All right. So, a skincare routine is very important for everyone because on a daily basis we are exposed to a lot of dirt in the environment and pollutants as well. When you're sleeping at night, also your skin is sweating, getting rid of all the toxins in your skin, so it gets dirty. So, keeping that in mind, you have to have a skincare routine that includes washing your face in the morning and in the evening, and also moisturizing as the basic. Not forgetting a sunscreen during the day because you want to protect your skin from the effects of the sun.
Thank you so much for that. And how would someone identify their skin type?
Alrighty, so of course we have different skin types, and you want to now use products that are specific for your skin type. So we have people that have oily skins, people that have dry skin, sensitive skins. So for you to know whether your skin is oily or dry, what we generally say is that at night, wash your face and just pat it dry and go and sleep with it, not putting anything on at all. If you wake up in the morning and your skin feels moisturized and oily, then you know you are an oily skin type. If you wake up in the morning and your skin feels very dry and tight and flaky, then you have a dry skin. On top of the two, you can also have a sensitive skin. So sensitive skins can happen in people that are oily or dry. So now, if your skin is not able to tolerate skincare products, if you're not able to move from one skincare product to the other easily, if you easily get rashes, your skin tends to burn or gets itchy very easily, then you likely have a sensitive skin as well. So that's more or less how you can find out what your skin type is in a nutshell.
Okay. Now, when you look at a morning and an evening routine, is there an importance of incorporating different ingredients into your skin, or would you just use the same products for morning and evening?
No, it's different because obviously what you're exposed to at night is different to what you're exposed to in the morning. So I always encourage everyone in the morning, you obviously need to wash your face. If you don't know what your skin type is, you go for a gentle cleanser. You also need now to follow up with a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C serum protects you from the pollution, which we get from everyday things like smoking and exhaust the cars, and a whole lot of other things that can rest on your skin and cause it to be irritated. Vitamin C also helps to brighten your skin. So I love including vitamin C in the morning before you put your moisturizer. And of course, always a sunscreen. When looking at sunscreen, you need to use a sunscreen that is broad spectrum, that covers you from UVA, UVB, visible light, so that you are well protected against the effects of the sun in terms of aging and pigmentation also.
Okay. One big question that we get asked a lot over our WhatsApp line and our patients that come into the practice is, do they really need a retinol in their skincare, or is this just a myth?
Retinols are actually quite nice to introduce into your night routine. So I encourage most of my patients to use their retinols at night. And why? Retinols are good for people that have acne, so the acne prone skins. Retinol are also good for pigmentation and generally for aging. So almost everyone really can use a retinol, whether your skin is sensitive, dry or oily. It just needs to be introduced in a timely manner. So people that have sensitive skin, we introduce it very slowly, and you also have to over moisturize with it. While people that have oily skins, they tend to be able to tolerate much faster than the people that have sensitive skins. But everybody needs a retinol because we all want to maintain a young and healthy look.
Exactly, that is very true. Now, speaking of retinols, is there any other ingredients that one should avoid in general, or?
Not really. I think in terms of avoiding ingredients, you have to avoid the ingredient that you know is sensitizing to your skin. So some people are sensitive or allergic to salicylic acid, so you try and avoid products that have salicylic acid. Some people are allergic to benzoyl peroxide, so you just avoid what you know for sure that is irritating your skin. But if there's nothing that is irritating you, You don't have to avoid anything really.
Okay. In terms of exfoliation, we get a lot of people that are using scrubs, chemical exfoliants. Is it necessary to exfoliate the skin at home, and how often would you do that?
So exfoliation really is not for everyone. So some people have sensitive skins, and in those people that have sensitive skin, we don't encourage them to be exfoliating. Also, even if you don't have a sensitive skin, we also don't encourage you to over exfoliate because you can irritate your skin. And when you do irritate your skin, you can, make your acne worse if you have acne, or it can even lead to pigmentation if you irritate your skin. So yes, you can exfoliate, but only if your skin can take it, or if you don't have a sensitive skin. But rather than scrubs and stuff, so we encourage maybe using chemical exfoliators. So exfoliators that you'll find in your toners, in your cleansers. So you're looking at things like salicylic acid, you're looking at glycolic acid, lactic acid that you can find in your products, and you need to, obviously, to have somebody that guides you in terms of how to exfoliate and how often to exfoliate. And we can only do that now when we know what your skin type is and how much your skin can take.
Okay. Coming back to your explanation on, incorporating these products into a skincare regime, when you speak about sunscreen specifically, I have a lot of patients that come in and that say to me, Doctor and Steph, I have sunscreen in my foundation that I use every day. So, I don't think it's really necessary for me to use an additional sunscreen over that. What is your opinion about that?
So the problem with sunscreen in foundation is that most foundations have an SPF of 15, if anything maybe 20, and that is just not enough, because for everyone we suggest that at least your SPF must start at 30. So the darker skin can use something or sunscreens with an SPF of between 30 and 50, and if you're lighter skinned you need to use your sunscreen with an SPF of 50 and above. And the thing about sunscreen as well is that it needs to be reapplied every 2 hours. So if you're just focusing on applying your sunscreen only in the morning, you're not applying enough. On top of that, with an SPF of 15, really you are just not applying enough. So for those patients that are using foundations that have an SPF of 30 and above, maybe it's okay, but it will only be okay if they reapply their foundations. If they're not going to be reapplying their foundations, we encourage that they have a standalone sunscreen that they use before they do or apply their makeup, and also maybe have a spray sunscreen that you can reapply on top of your makeup during the day.
Okay, so I have picked out a few products that are a basic skincare routine in my opinion. If you were to layer these products, so a lot of our patients, they get confused about how to layer the products, when to use the vitamin C, when to use the hyaluronic acid. So if you were to look at a few of these, we have a cleanser by SkinCeuticals. It's a nice soothing cleanser that's very gentle for almost all skin types. We have a vitamin C by Obagi. It's a pure L-ascorbic acid, so it's really good also for most skin types. We also have a day and night moisturizer by Miso Aesthetics, which is also nice and light, excellent for you to use in the summer. We have hyaluronic acid by Easton. It's a really good concentrate, feels very silicone-y, so it's very light also in the summer. And then Heliocare's water gel, also for almost all skin types, including light and dark skins. So Doc, if you were to have a look at this, how would you layer your daytime routine and your nighttime routine?
Alright, so now if you're looking at what you have now, we all need to use a cleanser every morning. As I said, your skin sweats at night, so you want to clean off that sweat. You pat dry your skin, then you want to follow up with a vitamin C serum. So often we have patients who complain that their skins are super oily, so during the day they get to be very shiny. So I'll tell those patients to wash vitamin C and go straight to their sunscreen. But others have dry skin. So if your skin is dry, or if your skin can tolerate a nice moisturizer, then we would rather put a moisturizer. If you're oily but you feel like you still need a little bit of moisture, instead of the moisturizer, you can also now use just the hyaluronic acid after your vitamin C and follow it up with your sunscreen. Then nighttime, vitamin C takes a back seat. Then you will wash your face, you will do your hyaluronic acid, and you follow it up with a moisturizer. And for some people, then the moisturizer will be followed up by a retinol, which you asked about.
Oh, perfect. So Out of curiosity, a lot of people also think that vitamin C is dangerous to use during the day and prefer to use it at night. Is there a benefit of using vitamin C at night, or would it best be used during the day?
Because vitamin C also helps to build up collagen. So at night, really, it's not bad to use it at night, but you get the most benefits out of using it in the morning, because you want it to help your sunscreen to protect you better against, the harmful effect of the sun and pollution that you are obviously exposed to mostly during the day. You want it as an antioxidant, so anti-pollutant. So we use it mainly in the morning. It helps your sunscreen to protect you against the harmful effect of the sun, but it also helps to protect you against pollution.
Okay, so that was it from Dr. Mathobela. Thank you very much for joining us today and chatting about basic skincare routines. We really enjoyed it, and I think everyone here has learned a lot. So for the next post, we'll keep you posted. Thank you.